Hi, my name is Shankar Ulupala. I'm doing this pitch idea for my business idea, which explains the product that I have been looking at and talking to some customers who might be interested. So first of all, foremost, again, my name is Shankar Ulupala. I welcome all of you to for spending some time to look at my idea and then discuss any further enhancements that we can make for the product that I have been trying to pitch and expecting to make the product. Okay, so the product that I am thinking of is help customers offload their used data. So, like we all know, the data is growing when as we are seeing, a lot of data is growing, and everybody is kind of having storing their data in the form of files, database files, pictures, videos, and different regarding different types of files and different types of storage and data. So basically, as the cost, so because of this, when we talk to a lot of customers, we have seen that they are using the pricey flash storage arrays, which kind of giving them bigger prices, and that they had to increase their size, like of the flash and storage arrays to as their data grows, they were buying more flash and more SSDs. So the customers were looking how they can offload the data that is not used, or something that is like legacy, that they can put it away for only for compliance kind of purposes on a low cost drive, or even move it over to cloud storage if possible. So, like I said, the data is growing. So basically, the problem that we have been discussing or looking at when I interviewed or when I talked to a lot of customers, they said that when we kind of talk to like SAN administrators, business users, like legacy reporting, CIO, compliance officers, and all that. Basically, they were looking for disk storage saving and also the computing power, because when you have storage data, that process that data, whenever you access the data for a reporting purpose, for example, you need to increase your computing power also. So the 5 C's that I want to talk about is customers. When we interviewed the customers, agreed with their storage needs and needed a archive solution. As a company, we can help the customers use this product along with our other products, and then maybe cut down their disk and compute expenses. And like competition is available as of now for archiving, but when we looked at other competitors, one of the differentiators that we can make is accessibility to the archive data through some kind of web application or through our own user interface. Data is growing, the climate data is growing, so they need some kind of way to archive their data, move that into offload their data from the production or on-prem production servers or production storage into a offsite thing. So, and all SANAS customers can be our collaborators. They can help us to do that. And on-prem or the Estes customers need to be archived to locate low-cost data. They need to access the data. The strategic goal is simple. Basically, help the customers who are already, as I said, are looking at solutions to move their data, offload their data into some kind of cheaper storage, or offload their data into cloud. The objectives will be mostly we need to develop a SDS, a software defined storage appliance, and an application to archive the data, which we can deploy on a appliance or in a VM kind of appliance, OVA, as an OVA, or move and to move the cloud, and also a web app for business and CIOs to access the data after it is archived for like some kind of compliance. And identifying rough estimate for this particular product can be like around 6 to 12 months. We can release the application that can show the solution, so that we can show the solution to the customers with using some kind of third-party vendors, SDS appliances. And product vision is simple. Basically, it will be deployed as an application on the VM. An application will kind of access the data that the customers want us to access through some kind of interface, and then we kind of look at all their data, looking at their data, whatever the threshold they want to keep it on their current location, and archive the remaining data onto some third tier, like cheaper storage. And the features will be, we can support archiving databases, media files like pictures, videos, raw files, text files, docs, PDFs, any kind of files that are like not being accessed in, like for example, in last 3 months, or that's something that has been not being accessed even like a couple of years. There might be data like that, so we can take that as a threshold, that a parameter, and then we can use that to talk to that server and pull that data out and then put it on some other things, some other storage. And value propositions, it will clearly save their storage for the customers are also, and also it's a good business proposition for the company itself. So we can sell this as a new product, and then customer might want to be interested. And other, yes, there is a competitive advantage over other competitors, as we researched from our competitive analysis. Yes, they have an archiving solution, but nobody has a way to access the database. Basically, like one of the solution I was proposing was, basically we have some kind of indexing, where if you have like millions of files, somebody wants to access the data fast, we need to have some kind of fast accessibility index. So something where we can access the data quickly. So people, the CIOs and CEOs who wants to access like 10 years old data, which is like, we don't know where it is. So we can have some kind of index where we can find it fast, bring it back fast, and they are happy, and customer can view their data, and they're not losing their data. Yeah, like I said, access to the data, archiving data is a big difference. It will be a big differentiator for this particular product. And go to market, we can demo this to the customers as we have today. Customer relationships, as part of customer relationship, we can demo this product to the customers that we have already today, who can use this product for their own purpose, as a part of their applications, or they're part of their backup recovery strategies, or any disaster recovery strategies also. And we can, when we interviewed them, they were interested in the product, so they kind of liked the idea, but they wanted to see it as we show them. And the sales and distribution channels can be existing sales, product sales teams and partners can help us to take it to the market and show to the customers, sell to the customers. And 6 to 12 months for the initial release with the partner STS solutions is feasible launch approach time. And financials, the resources that we need, like we can work on that one first. There are like cost benefit, to save some cost initially. We can work with some SDS storage partners who can help us to use their storage to demo, or give them as trial versions for the customers. And along with their storage, we can give our software for archiving as a revenue strategies and asset usage fees and all that. We can decide based on the financials we going forward. There are archive solutions available in the market, but the access to the archives, especially to the cloud, can be challenging due to speed. So basically, if somebody wants to bring in the data which is like 20-year-old and they want to access the data, that might be slow from the cloud. So we need to find a way to build it. There is some kind of risk right there, but we can build a indexing solution which can bring in that data. And like I said, customer is using pricey SSDs or flash primary data, so we are assuming that they are using pricey SSDs. So we are planning to tell them that you want to save money. And so, like I said, the product is simple, and we can feel that we can easily market it and show it to the customers and bring in good what do you call it,